Dans Shararea.
Hola, people. Hello and welcome to Blackthorn Rambles, Tarot Babble. I don't really know. I just know that I can't, or maybe I just choose not to do a video under like 3 minutes, Like, it's really, I like to blurt, I like to ramble, I stutter, I just talk, I do all the things. Um, and so it's really hard for me to make like a reel or to make like, well, hello, Heather, welcome. It's really hard for me to make a reel or do like a TikTok video or do, I don't know, all the things that you're supposed to do because like I'm just rambling now. And that just cuts into time and I don't have it in me because if I feel rushed, then I stutter more and I can't get you the information I want to share with you. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I think you know what I mean. Because I just do. It's just, that's how it is. So I decided to do this live today. I don't know if I'll do it live all the time, but what I've been doing with the cards, again, rambling, babbling, because that's what I do. I need to figure out better pictures, but whatever. Today though, I shuffle because I like to be prepared and I like to have something to work with. So I shuffled the cards. I'm like, you know what kind of message do we need to talk about today? What's popping up for just this day and whoever watches this video? Like, what do we need to discuss? And yet again, everybody, the Page of Pentacles Reversed. I tell you, I think this deck like hates us. Like I shuffled, I threw these cards on the ground to like, mix them up, picked them all up. I even like, made sure that there would be cards that would come up right, and I'm still getting nothing but reversals. I'm cursed. No. I actually like reversals. They don't bother me. They're not negative. They're not evil. They're not terrible. It's just information. And so the Page of Pentacles Reversed popped up for us. Like the first thing that popped into my head was like, if you look at it, shut I don't want to use another deck. I like it borderless, but I might have to. I think that I have to have a conversation with this deck. Like, come on now. We can do a little more than just a reversal, right? Like, it's a little much. Like, okay, it's kind of like therapy. Like, we can't keep poking the bear or like putting salt on the wound. We need some time to breathe. We need some time to grow. We need some time to heal. But this deck is like, haha, no. Here's another reversal for you. But yeah, sorry. Uh, what was I saying? See, this is why I can't do 3-minute videos. It's already 4 minutes, y'all. Shit. But yeah, the Page of Pentacles, the first thing that popped into my head was if you look at the card, the reversal, the page, looking backwards, right? Looking back or looking towards the left of the card, and I associate that with the past. And they're still kind of like in their own space, like, ooh, look, a shiny little coin. And that's actually beneficial for us because we recognize sometimes the best thing to move forward is letting go of a good thing. What does that say to you? Like sometimes the best thing we can do for ourselves is letting go of a good thing. Because if you look at the Page of Pentacles, they're not unhappy. They're not looking back. It doesn't feel bad. It doesn't feel negative. It's just like, oh, I'm kind of like really holding on to something that's in the past, something that feels really good, something that seems really good. Again, pentacles we associate with the earth element. So it's like our physical body, mundane resources, money, our bank account, right? All of that stuff. And my gosh, Elsa's in the house. Elsa's in the house. All right, all right. Uh, but with the Page of Pentacles reversed, it is about that. It's like it's not a negative thing. Sometimes like the best things that are getting in our way are like good. Are good things, good feeling things. We're just comfortable and we feel really good about where we're at, and we're like not looking for other opportunities, or we're closed off to opportunities of growth because we're so caught up in what is really, really good right now. Does that make sense? And so that's really what I feel this card is really focused on today. And so I think that it's so important for us to be mindful of like what feels good right now doesn't mean it will always feel good. And just because again, I mean, there's no judgment here, no judgment here. But a lot of times, well, hello, Mona, welcome. A lot of times, like if we're intoxicated, if we're on something in that moment, it feels really good. That high feels amazing. And I'm not, again, I don't judge. You do your thing. I'm not here to judge you at all. Um, but like then if we keep doing that, it's like, okay, if I keep doing lines, my nose is gonna cave in. And that's not cute. That doesn't help anybody. That doesn't feel good. Does that make sense? So it's like, oh, we're and again, with the Page of Pentacles reversed, we could be like holding on to like nostalgia, right? Oh, the good old when and this happens. I'm so grossed out by this. Like I'm so embarrassed. You know, like when you're younger, you hear your damn parents and they're like, oh my gosh, the good old days. I remember back in my day, and you're like, I will never be like that. And then you get older, and then you're like, ah shit. I remember when the internet just started. We had forums and people, we had community, we were talking, you know. Oh, now there's this TikTok and blah blah. Oh my God, you become that for sure. But like it can be the Page of Pentacles reverse can be about holding on to nostalgia, holding on to something that feels good or it was good at that time, but it is preventing us from actually growing. Okay. So you can like no thank you. No thanks. I'm good. It does make sense. I feel like I've had enough growth and need a rest, but the universe says no, exactly. Well, happy birthday! Happy birthday. Exciting confetti. So yeah, a lot of that's popping up with this card. We can, and it's also like you can prepare all you want. And just like my rambles, like I can prepare all I want. I want it to be nice. I want it to be prim and proper. I'd love to do the 3 minute video thing, I guess, but I can't. Like I don't edit. I just can't, I just choose not to. I like to be. I like to just share. You know, this is how my voice works. This is how my brain works. I stutter. I ramble. I sometimes don't make sense, but eventually I do. All of it because that's just me. That's what I'm here for, right? And so if we keep focusing on trying to get it perfect before we launch into something, we will consistently be focusing on perfecting it. Sometimes the best way to learn is to let go of that perfection and just do it. Just get dirty. Just get down and dirty. Just do the thing, you know? Um and the Page of Pentacles can be seen as like the seed of prosperity. Reversal, it's like, oh, there is prosperity here, but we need to be able to plant the damn seed. Does that make does that make sense? Because if we hold on to the seed, like, oh, you're supposed to refrigerate this for how many days or put it in whatever for how many days, let it germinate, yada yada yada. Well, eventually you have to plant it. So The Page of Pentacles reversed is again reminding us, like, hey, pay attention to what's going on in your life right now that you've been holding to onto too tightly, and that now it's time to let it go and let it breathe. Thank you, Heather, for bringing up the pretty chain. People who have children kind of comprehend this as well. When you have children, there comes a point in time, you're never not going to be a parent, right? But there comes a point in time where you've taught your child everything you can, or at that moment, you've invested, you did all the things, but you should allow them to explore the world. They have to eventually explore their own world and explore how they fit in and explore their own, life, right? And so it's a lot like that with the Page of Pentacles reverse. Like we're trying to suffocate now. If we hold on too long, too much longer, we're gonna suffocate this thing. We're gonna like, it's not going to be great for us. So, we do need to understand, like, this is a really good time for us to be discerning, to pay attention to our physical body, our finances, the all of it, our resources, and to be mindful of what we are holding on to or hoarding, and thinking like, if we just hold on to this, it's just gonna, it's gonna be get better and blah blah blah. Well, no, we have to plant the seeds of growth so we can bring more into our life, right? We need to be mindful of moving forward. And so right now, it is okay to hold on to some things, but know that we have to release. And it's not just when we release things, it doesn't mean that they won't come back, especially when they're, good or bad. But like right now, we're talking about like really good seeds, like fertile seeds to be planted, right? And so we can release them into our world and know that they're going to be okay, and they will grow roots, and they will build up, and there will be amazing fruits to be experienced later down the road. But we won't experience that if we keep holding on to what we think is good for us, right? Sometimes we have to let that go so it can breathe and it can do its own thing and return to us in a better shape, right? And so, trying to think if that's it's kind of scary. Yeah, I mean, it's scary. There's only so much we can do for the great things in our life, right? There's only so much we can do, protect it and nurture it, and be there again. Like if we're talking about plants and such, like there's only so much we can do to strengthen it before we plant it in the ground, and then it's on it. And we can do a lot to protect it, blah blah blah. But if we're going to receive like this beautiful plant in our lives, and for it to grow and yada yada yada, we have to allow it the opportunity to do so. Sometimes the damn bird's going to come out and steal it from you, but you know uh yeah, that happens. But we have to give it the opportunity for that growth, or we should choose that anyways, I think. um but yeah, right now with the Page of Pentacles reverse, that's what's popping up. Sometimes the best thing we can do is to let go of a good thing, knowing that it shall return. Planting those seeds of growth, we do need to plant them. And so as I wrap this up, my friends, let me know your thoughts. If you have any thoughts, questions, concerns, feel free to comment. Let me know. If you're watching the recording of this, still comment. Like I check all the comments. I enjoy this. um so I feel really good about this card. And I know it's a reversal, and people are like, oh, it's a reverse. But no, it's not a bad thing. It's kind of like a caution. It's a cautionary energy saying, look, what in our lives are we sort of like really holding on to that we know is a really good thing? We need to plant that seed. It very well could be like, I've been thinking about this project I really want to birth. I really want to, like, make happen, but I don't want to, I don't know. I don't want to reach out to people maybe, or maybe I'm afraid or whatever it is, but it's like, it's a really good idea. And so I think that with this card, it's inspiring us to go for it. It's like, okay, but it's not going to happen if I don't actually plant that seed. Growth is not going to happen if I don't plant those ideas, plant those thoughts, reach out and connect and make, make the initial movement to make these things happen. And so yeah, that's what's up, y'all. That's what's up. Thank you, thank you. Page of Pentacles, do the things, do the things. Yes, Page of Pentacles reverse here. Uh, Thank you for listening to my rambles. I do appreciate it. Again, I enjoy doing this. I love the tarot. I do. I love it a lot, and I love sharing it. I love experiencing it. So anytime I get to do that, it's a fun day. If you want more content, always, again, subscribe to me on Patreon. I mean, I would love for you to be a paid member, but you don't have to. Like, I would just love for you to be there, because I have you can subscribe to me on Patreon for free, and I do share some free content here and there, but it's a way for me to make sure that I can reach more people and say, hey, this is what I'm working on, or hey, here's a little teaser of this, or hey, here's a spell, whatever it is. But I do. If you want to, connect with my daily and weekly and monthly divinations, I batch record like weekly every Sunday. We have a lot of fun. I'm on video. You can see my facial expressions. If you enjoy the work that I do, just let me know. And again, if you can't tip, if you can't bless in that way, please bless by just hearting the video. Hearting the video, or hearting my post, and talking. I really do miss conversation. And so I hope that moving forward we can check in with one another and start conversing more. Yeah, that's my rambles. I know, I saw that. You're gonna have so much fun though. You are gonna have so much fun. I saw that. I already knew. I was planning on you not being there. So it's gonna be less chaotic for sure. But yeah, thank you so much, everybody. I do appreciate everyone. And if you want my thoughts on anything, if you have like requests for future videos or anything, let me know. I'm happy to help where I can. Okay. Enough of my babbling. I'm going to leave because I won't shut up. Hopefully the Page of Pentacles reverse can inspire you, and you can utilize it for something. But yes, thank you so much. I will talk to you soon. Okay, bye.